Something very strange is happening in the early universe, and scientists have no clue why their theories are failing to explain these strange mysteries. Scientists are finding thousands of strange objects in deep field images, and they have no idea what exactly they are looking at. Recently, astronomers have discovered many strange objects in the early universe, and they said that these are not galaxies because these objects are completely different compared to early galaxies. In addition, the Webb telescope looked deep into the universe beyond the Dark Ages for the first time, and what it found has astonished astronomers. Most scientists agree that the universe began about 13.8 billion years ago. However, the strange structures revealed in these images challenge this timeline and could lead to major shifts in cosmology. In light of these groundbreaking observations, several Nobel laureates suggest that the early universe might be vastly different from what we thought. Some even propose the radical idea that the universe may not have had a beginning at all. Instead, they speculate that the distant universe, which we are considering as the early universe, may actually be something else about which we have no idea. So what exactly did the James Webb Space Telescope observe at the very edge of our universe? And why do scientists believe these findings could transform our understanding of space? Since 1929, scientists have known that galaxies are moving away from one another because the space between them is expanding. However, this expansion is more complex than it first appears. The universe has no central point, meaning that no matter where you are located, it appears as though everything is moving away from you, as if your position were the center of the universe. Scientists have also discovered that space is not only expanding, but expanding at an increasing rate. This means that galaxies located farther away are receding faster than those that are closer. If we imagine Earth positioned at a certain point and observe deep space using the Webb telescope, we would notice that all galaxies appear to be moving away from Earth. We also know that the farther a galaxy is from us, the faster it moves away. As a result, when observing extremely distant galaxies, scientists have found that in certain regions of space, some galaxies move away at speeds equal to the speed of light. This region is known as the Hubble sphere, and galaxies located beyond it move away even faster than the speed of light. Common sense suggests that we should never be able to see light from galaxies moving away from us faster than the speed of light. However, this assumption is not entirely correct. We can still observe galaxies beyond the Hubble sphere because the sphere itself expands as space continues to accelerate outward. And as this region grows, it allows more distant galaxies, those receding faster than the speed of light, to gradually come into view. Nevertheless, there is a limit to how far we can observe into space. Scientists call this boundary the observable universe, which is estimated to be about 92 billion light-years in diameter. If we look toward the edge of this region from Earth, we detect radiation known as the cosmic microwave background. This occurs because observing deep into space is the same as looking back in time. The farther we look, the further into the past we see. Let's think about this. One of the most distant galaxies observed by the James Webb Space Telescope is JADE's GSZ 14-0, which lies within the observable universe. When we observe this galaxy, we are seeing it as it existed when the universe was only about 290 million years old. As we speak, that galaxy has likely moved beyond the boundary of what we can observe, and we cannot know its current appearance because any light it emits now will never reach us. Its matter may have formed new stars or galaxies since it was a long time ago. Beyond the observable universe, the cosmos continues, containing countless more galaxies and stars that may extend infinitely. It is important to remember that the boundary of the observable universe depends on the observer, in this case, observers located on Earth. For other observers located beyond the observable universe, the size of the observable universe would appear different. According to the standard cosmological model, about 14 billion years ago, everything within the observable universe, and even regions beyond our view, was compressed into an extremely dense point called singularity. But the thing is, this idea would only fully apply if the universe were finite. If the universe is actually infinite, as current observations suggest may be possible, then it may have always been infinite. In that case, the Big Bang would not have occurred at a single point in space, but everywhere at once. This would mean that the first galaxies did not form in one special location, but emerged throughout the universe, even in regions far beyond what we can observe. In other words, matter may have appeared everywhere at roughly the same moment in cosmic history. The cosmic microwave background radiation that we detect from all directions in space represents the earliest light emitted by matter across the universe. This is what current theories suggest about the universe's size and its origins. However, recent discoveries made using the James Webb Space Telescope are beginning to challenge some of these ideas. Scientists expected that when the telescope observed very distant regions of space, it would reveal the earliest stars and galaxies near the edge of the observable universe. Instead, it detected numerous unusual bright objects that do not appear to match typical early galaxies. Despite many observations, researchers have struggled to fully explain these objects. In a recent study published in an astrophysical journal, scientists reported the discovery of 87 possible galaxies that may have existed only 200 to 400 million years after the Big Bang. This discovery surprised scientists because current theories suggest that the universe should not have been able to form so many galaxies in such a short period of time. Haojing Yan, an astronomer and one of the study's authors, explained that even if only a few of these galaxies are confirmed to exist, it would require scientists to reconsider their understanding of how galaxies formed in the early universe. Take a look at this image. It shows an unusual early galaxy that challenges existing ideas about galaxy formation. Normally, galaxies consist of materials such as gas and dust that orbit around their centers, and these materials play an essential role in forming stars. Observations of many galaxies have shown that, at most, only about 10% of a galaxy's gas is converted into stars. But the James Webb Space Telescope has recently identified 3 early universe galaxies that have puzzled astronomers. Spectroscopic data from these galaxies revealed an extraordinary result. They appear to have converted nearly all of their surrounding material into stars. This finding is surprising because current cosmological models suggest that it should be impossible for a galaxy to transform all of its available matter into stars. These unexpected findings are causing a lot of confusion among astronomers. They are questioning how these galaxies could have formed so early and why they differ so greatly from theoretical predictions. Some astronomers have proposed that these objects might not be typical galaxies at all, but could represent a completely new type of cosmic object that is not yet fully understood. If these objects are confirmed to be true galaxies, some astronomers believe it could indicate that the Big Bang model is fundamentally flawed, as it suggests that the Big Bang could not have produced galaxies like these in just a few million years. Presently, scientists do not yet fully understand the true nature of these mysterious objects. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and let me know in the comments what you think these strange objects might be. I'm really curious to hear your thoughts. See you in our next video.